nail salon visit felt different after a printed appointment note made my fake bad review sound like a real threat in front of my tech. I go to the same nail salon because it's close and because I like not having to explain myself every time. They know my usual shape. They know I want neutral colors. Familiar is worth a lot to me. Last month I went on a packed Saturday. The place was loud, chairs full, dryers humming, people talking over each other. My tech, Vivian, moved fast. She rushed my cuticles and nicked me. It was small, but it stung. And the rest of the appointment felt tense because I was trying not to pull my hand away. When I left, everything looked fine. The cut healed. I told myself to let it go. A week later, 2 gel nails lifted at the edges. That annoyed me more than the nick. I had a work trip coming and I didn't want to show up looking sloppy. I also didn't want to pay again for something that felt like it should have lasted, so I called. The front desk sounded tired and said they were booked, but maybe they could squeeze me in if there was a cancellation. I felt that familiar panic when someone says no. Not real panic, but the kind that makes you say things to regain control. I didn't want to beg. I didn't want to sound needy, so I said, "Last time my tech cut me, and I left a review. I really don't want to do that again. I just need this fixed." I had not left a review. I don't leave reviews. I barely even comment on posts. It was a pressure sentence, meant to signal consequence, without directly threatening anyone. There was a pause on the line. Then the front desk said they could fit me in the next afternoon. I showed up the next day and checked in. The salon was quieter. I sat near the front desk and could hear the printer whirring, spitting out appointment slips. I didn't think anything of it until Vivian walked over holding a small piece of paper. She glanced at it, then at me, and her face changed. Not angry, just flat and guarded. She pointed at the note and asked softly, "You write bad review?" I looked down. Under my name it said, "Client says, tech cut her, left review, needs fix. Be careful." It wasn't framed as my anxious exaggeration. It was printed like a fact and a warning. My stomach dropped. I started talking too fast. I didn't actually post anything. I just meant I was stressed. I needed an appointment. Vivian lifted one hand like a stop sign. Not dramatic, just ending the explanation. "Okay," she said, but her voice stayed tight. She sat me down and fixed the lifting gel in silence. No small talk, no friendly suggestions. Just efficient work, like we were strangers. The fix was perfect. Clean edges, smooth finish, exactly what I wanted. That should have been the end. But when she finished, she slid my hands back toward me in a careful way, like she was returning something she didn't want to touch longer than necessary. I tried to apologize again. I said I didn't mean to get her in trouble. I said I liked her work. Vivian nodded once and said, "Next time, just say you need fix. No, say review." I paid and left a larger tip than usual because shame makes me try to buy forgiveness. It didn't change the look on her face. 2 weeks later, I booked a normal appointment. When I arrived, the front desk assigned me to someone else. Vivian didn't look up from her station. Nothing was said out loud. No confrontation. Just a small shift in who I was in that room. I got what I wanted. A quick fix without paying full price. The cost was that my name is now attached to that printed note. In a salon like that, where everyone remembers who complains and who tips, you don't really get to reset your first impression. You just keep showing up, hoping time erases it. Now when I'm tempted to use a small lie to make a service worker take me seriously, I picture that paper. The way it turned my anxious sentence into an official warning. The way Vivian asked one question, quietly. And my whole "I'm nice" self-image collapsed in a strip of thermal ink.